to reset your abilities?
Ah, it says
See,
we're
we're
live
live.
again.
Yeah. Yep. Says
Good.
we're live. It's told us.
Ooh,
Okay.
hello.
It's a smaller message this time, though. You didn't leave the call last time. We put a big pop up. We'll give you a small message this time.
Put my face cam back on. All right. Chris, hi. We're back. We left, and now we're back. And we wanted
Yeah,
to.
we decided it's really important to communicate to everybody watching how important child's play is to us. Half of us right now are people that have been involved with child's play in a very intimate and personal and direct way for a long time. Half of us have been raising funds for this charity for many, many years, and proud to do it. So I thought we'd each take a little bit and just reflect on what the charity means to us and why we're excited to continue to raise money for them this year. Corey, why don't you start? We'll go around the table like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, definitely. Here, how do I? Yeah, screw it. I'll just leave it like this. So yeah, Child's Play I've been following Child's Play for a very long time. We chose Child's Play as a charity for a number of reasons, but the most important reason is like my grandmother. She worked at a children's hospital for all of my life, and it was really nice, and it meant a lot to her to help kids specifically. And when I learned that Child's Play was a charity that did that in ways that A, are super unique, and B, that mean a lot to me. I mean, as you can tell with all the junk behind me, video games mean a whole lot to me. So to have that, for lack of a better term, weaponized against pain and discomfort, it means so much to me. So I'm really happy that over the past 4 or 5, 6 years at this point, the pandemic doesn't count. We're really happy to partner with Child's Play and raise tens of thousands of dollars to help kids just, going through a whole lot feel a little better. The end.
Aw.
Who's next? Bob, you're next.
Okay, yeah, I am next. One thing I like about Child's Play is, being able to raise money for a cause that lets kids be kids. It's something that I've always said was definitely, as a kid myself, I always loved playing games, and I feel like every child at that age is like that's the best years of their life. They really want to just have a lot of fun playing games. And also, as I got older, I learned games can also help out with some educational benefits as well. Definitely helps out with memory, reflexes. So using games to help develop those skills at that age and take their mind off of some really difficult life situations that they're going through. And again, going back to what I said earlier, like kids be kids. So it lets them enjoy those years and help them out and make sure that they have the most fun in that, for that decade, as being a child, even after that. So I'm happy to help raise money for that charity, and I'm thankful for Child's Play for their support of the marathon. So thank you so much for everything that you do.
And while we keep going around the table, Max and Marty, why don't you tell our friends over at Game Show Marathon Land exactly what you both do and how Child's Play helps with that?
Sure. I guess I'll go first. I'm a child life gaming and technology specialist. If you're not familiar with child life within children's hospitals, they provide developmental and procedural medical education to kids going through procedures or hospital stays in the children's hospital. They are kind of like the advocates for kids. So they're the ones who are explaining these really hard procedures that they may have to go to on their terms, making sure that they're getting developmentally appropriate toys and distraction and normalization and entertainment. And we are like just one core facet of the work that child life departments do. Kids of all ages come, but they also need more complex entertainment. And child life specialists have master's degrees and trainings and professional development and all this crazy stuff. And they should not be worried about updating Xboxes and keeping track of Joy-Cons and all this stuff. So it's an honor to offload that concerns from the child life department. And also because we're so experienced, we're all gamers in our own way. and are passionate about it, we can properly utilize this technology in really robust and effective ways to help kids heal and also be distracted. But my favorite thing is the small goal setting. So even if their care plan isn't going according to their plan, they got to level 3 today. They got 1,000 XP and they're on level 50 now. And so it maintains that feeling of hope and achievement in a potentially hopeless and not too enjoyable situation. Child's Play also gave me the job that kind of helped me rebuild my life and realize what I could do as a professional with the things that I love. I've really come into my own as an adult and a person in my own journey because of the opportunity that Child's Play afforded me by funding these positions. That's the long short of everything I had to say. Marty, go.
You didn't really leave me with much.
I'm so
else.
sorry. I
It's
just
great.
wanted to
It's
distill
great.
everything.
I think I have to kind of parrot what you were saying there at the end, though. That I found out about this through Cookie Brigade at the PAX conventions, and another YouTube charity that I watch. They are partnered with Child's Play, and just seeing like the good that they did that way. I was like, that's what I want to do. And it wasn't really until I got into it that it really the meaning really felt hit home, like just being there and being able to be that person for the patients. It was really it's transformative, like you were saying, Max. And we wouldn't be able to do it without obviously Child's Play and without all of you guys. So thank you.
Rich and Chris, why don't you tell us a little? Rich, go first, and then Chris, I guess. We're back to us.
Yeah, back to us. Well, one of the reasons I really love this charity, kind of a little bit of a personal thing. When I was, I think, in kindergarten, I had pneumonia, and I was in the hospital for like a full week. And now, like as an adult, I think I just deleted it from my memory because I don't remember anything from that week other than I was just bored out of my mind and I couldn't do anything. And then when I heard about this charity that provides toys and games to kids that are in hospitals and shelters, I'm like, this is amazing. This is something that kind of goes under the radar too, because when you hear about helping children in hospitals, you're usually thinking of bills, what the parents need and stuff like that. But this goes directly to what the kids need. They need entertainment. They need they need something to get their mind off of whatever the situation is that they're currently in. And it's just such a great program. And the one thing that really got to me was there was an article that Child's Play had about VR, and I never even thought of oh my gosh, that's right, if they have a VR system, they can still act like they're outside of the hospital. And to me, that was just such a slam dunk, no brainer. This should be known throughout all of the country and all over people that want to support charities and stuff. So I just love the work that you guys do, and I'm proud to be a part of the Game Show Marathon that sponsors this. Thank you guys for your work.
We use VR a lot. We all talk about it. It's a very effective form of therapy.
That's awesome.
I'll say I think VR and some exercise games, it's really you can kind of trick kids into doing more and getting better faster, and it's just amazing to see.
Yeah, I mean that's what I got from that. I forget if you guys still have it up on your website, but you had this article. It was beautiful. Like that, I was to anybody that was curious about donating, I was like, this is the proof in the pudding. You guys need to understand VR and stuff. This was just it was a beautiful way to help kids in hospitals. So keep up the good work.
And it goes without saying, VR ain't cheap. So
yep, that's right. So
Cribs.
I'm gonna level with you guys. I had no idea Child's Play existed until Corey brought it up years ago. And,
how do I boot you from this meeting?
Well, I didn't. I was not familiar with it until Corey had brought it up as a potential benefactor for the marathon. And when he explained to me what Child's Play was and what they did, I felt like it was such a perfect match for what we were doing. At that point, this was an event that we did every year, an event that I did with my friends, where we got to play the games that we wanted to play. I think a lot of people that are as nerdy as me can relate to the fact that They had games that kids didn't want to play with them when they were younger. And so that was very important to me. This was an event that I've met a lot of friends through. I met Corey for the first time in real life as part of the Game Show Marathon. I strengthened my friendship with Bob. I met Rich as part of the Game Show Marathon. And so to hear about this charity that was doing such incredible work for kids and knowing how powerful play is, whether you're talking about it as a rehabilitation tool, whether you're talking about it as something that can just generally cheer people up. I am a huge proponent of play at any age, for any reason, at any time. And so I am incredibly honored to be able to raise money for Child's Play, and I never stop being proud of it.
Thanks, Chris. And Katie's going to be at the marathon for the first time this year, so I'm not going to make you say anything yet. But we're really excited to have you aboard. And Hack, you were there 2 years ago. That was your first marathon with us, right? The one
that was the first time. I donated shortly after in 2013. I mean, the reason I'm involved in all this is because, quite frankly, Corey helped change my life by going on the chase and making me feel like I could do that too. And when you take a nice big chunk of change from corporate America, you want to do something good with it. So I was able to donate a significant amount and some I think microphones or something. And yeah. I have found amazing friends. And before the pandemic, man, I felt like I got my tribe, you know? I know it's not the best thing to say. I'm sorry. That's the best way I could come up with it at that point in time.
True.
With like the game show people, I felt very at home. And, you know, it's just to be able to do something good and enjoy yourself while doing it. If you have a minute, go watch some of those videos from 2019. I am having 19, yeah, it was 19. Yeah, I'm having the absolute time of my life. Just weeks before my daughter was born, so that was like my last thing as a free man pre-pandemic. And
last time he slept.
No, I'm a great sleeper. She's out cold now.
Oh, good.
But to do it for a charity like you guys, actually, I just started looking and seeing what I could buy for Yale and send some stuff Max's way.
Thank you so much.
It's amazing to do this stuff, and kids need it, and we got to take care of this generation, because we're not going to be that generation that says, oh, these kids were raised so terrible when we were the ones that raised them. So we're going to give them every opportunity to succeed. And great on everyone from Child's Play for doing this in the Game Show Marathon, because it's a blast, and raising money is just a side effect.
And for the record, I won $60,000 on the chase, and then Hack went on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and won what, 250K?
Yeah,
you won. That's the highest amount anyone has won in
no
that
one has
era.
beaten me. One celebrity has
yeah, and that doesn't even count because it's a celebrity.
No one has beaten me since then. No. Since November 1st, 2013, there's not been a single person.
And then to get back at you, I lost on Jeopardy.
I gave up on Jeopardy because
successful revenge.
I have had friends go on Jeopardy and get destroyed by some of those monsters like you did, and they said it changed. They can't watch the show anymore. I'm like,
I watch it all the time. I'm here for it.
No, Corey, you're selling yourself short, because it was only that first Jeopardy round. You were getting the hang of it. True. In the second and final rounds. If it was 3 rounds,
if there was a triple Jeopardy, I'd be
more time.
You would have got that one.
But you made a meme. You made a meme.
I got to be a meme.
Yeah.
And really,
there were subreddits unconnected to any of us who were memeing you.
You got memed both times.
Tiger Sugar memed me. That was a high honor.
You got memed
on
300 upvotes too. You.
Is this easily findable? Can I?
Yeah, just search "What is Death?" Jeopardy.
Corey, in like 2002, if somebody told you in the year 2022 you'd be famous for saying "What is death" on Jeopardy, would you have believed them?
I think I would have at that point made it my life goal to actualize that, because that sounds. First off, I'd have to ask, what's a meme?
Yeah.
What's a meme?
Meme.
And then why is this old man that looks like me talking to me? Help, father.
It's like a Dragon Ball Z episode.
How dare you? And before we go, thank you, but Travis, say some stuff. about us and Child's Play and things that we can easily isolate for commercial use
Tight
later
clips.
on.
I need to get some tight clips.
Yeah, we need
Uh,
some clips for when the microphones stop working or the software doesn't work. We need something that we can put on top of color bars.
Well, first off, thank you guys very much for putting this together and supporting Child's Play. It is events like this that allow Child's Play to do the work that it does. And getting these funds help us put people like Max and Marty in place in the hospital to be there so that when we do give a VR headset, I always like to explain to people when they say, oh, VR in a hospital, that's neat. I said, yeah, but think about handing VR to like your favorite third grade teacher, and she would maybe be excited about it, but would never get it hooked up. And that's what it would be like to give this to the Child Life staff. It would just be there and not get used. But the power that it has and the power that games can have inside the hospital that we've seen has been so impactful on helping kids just normalize their time while they're there, up compliance with physical therapy and doctors' orders and things like that, because games are there to be part of that motivation and be part of that healing. And being able to put these pediatric gaming and technology specialists into roles inside the hospital. We're at over 30 of these positions now that Child's Play has been able to fund. And it is all because of groups like you guys putting on fundraisers for Child's Play, coming back year after year, growing an amazing audience that comes back to support you as well, that that lets us do this and really push this impact into the kids that Child's Play supports.
And cut. Perfect. Excellent. Print it. No, Travis, we really appreciate it. Child's Play is not only just a great charity to give money to, but they are a great charity to work with. You are a delight from a technical standpoint. Tools are great. From a outreach standpoint, everyone's been great. I mean, if you outside of first off, give a whole lot of money to the Game Show Marathon. We're almost 2 weeks away, right?
Yeah, just about. Yep.
2 weeks and a couple days.
Coming up, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm 100% anxiety at this point.
Holy Lord God.
Wait, did those things print?
I think you just killed Chris.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, this year is going to be our best year ever because I have a laser printer now. So question cards are baller this year. But it's not. We have to print everything out before I go. It's very heavy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so donate a lot, which between now and the marathon, but definitely donate during the marathon. But once the marathon is over, make your own marathon. Make your own 24-hour stream. We have a lot of streamer friends, and donate to Child's Play. I've done a lot of vetting for, like I told when we decided we needed a nationwide charity because Game Show Marathon it's a nationwide endeavor. We have friends in LA, we have friends in Chicago, we have friends in New York and here in Connecticut, everywhere around the country. We wanted something that helped kids all over the country, and Child's Play just spoke the best to all of our sensibilities. So give them a whole lot of money. It's tax deductible. That's the best part. You give them a lot of money, and then you say you don't make money this year, and then you don't have to pay taxes. I think that's how taxes work, right?
That's how taxes work.
Okay, good. Yeah,
It is not. I tried that real hard.
you didn't have enough receipts. You need more receipts.
And you
Also,
gotta write it off.
Start
it off.
a business.
Right
If you
Start a business.
Yeah, just say you have a business and then get one paycheck and then spend everything. That's how it
Our
works.
block is weird this year.
Yeah. Hello, welcome to TurboTax. Don't spend all your money. They can't tax what you don't have.
I think it's a virus.
I think the lead accountant is someone named Wesley Snipes.
Oh, anyway, okay. So we talked about Child's Play. We're very excited. We're happy they're here. I have one of those dope ass shirts, Travis. I have that same shirt. It's awesome.
I was excited to wear this one tonight. That's why I'm leaning back farther. I want to make sure
love
I
it,
got
yeah.
all on camera because
That does look cool.
it's a sick design.
My
Like the
anxiety.
water bottle. The water bottle's real nice looking.
Nice, yeah. my anxiety. I have the Child's Play shirt. It's in the closet, and I'm like, you cannot wear this until the marathon. You cannot wear this until the marathon. You need to wear this at the marathon. So that's a shirt, right? I got a shirt. You got a hoodie, right, Cribs?
That's right. I wear that hoodie all the time. That hoodie is 3 times the size of me. I am more cotton than man when I wear that hoodie.
As you should be. Excellent.
I'm right.
Well, remember, everyone, Game Show Marathon is live on twitch.tv/Game Show Marathon. It will also be on gameshowmarathon.com, where you can go and donate now. We want to thank our one sponsor right now, while the other one's still confirmed they will feed us. Thank you to Wawa. Wawa is providing us with sustenance because, God, for 24 hours, a whole lot of people need to eat and drink. It's weird. Like, what is that?
Really strange.
Yeah, it's a party sub.
You should reach out to Fox and Park.
No. That's
Yes.
the thing. It's not party sub length. It's width. So it's
Oh
like
my
12
God.
inch,
Okay.
but it's like the size of a barrel.
Like a mattress, like a sub mattress.
And it's just gonna wheel it in like that. Yeah.
I think. Who did
Remember to donate.
Pack? Who are you? Who are you asking?
We should see if Fox and Park Soda wants to donate anything.
Yeah,
They're
I'll
like
give
15 minutes from my house.
Yeah, me too.
I'll give you letterhead, and you can
Oh.
we can beg for that.
And
So,
you just giving out letterhead now.
Hack buys me dinner. I give him letterhead.
Laser printers,
Can I
get
letterheads.
Give him a
some
laser printer.
letterhead
Can't tell him
now?
shit.
You gotta take me out first, sweetheart. All right. Now it's
Or is acting brand new with his laser printer?
there. You go. Ooh.
Like I let
All
you
right.
shower at my house. I should get some letterhead for that.
I'll give you some sweet letterhead, Katie. That's fine. We need to end the stream. All right.
And remember,
Thank you.
everybody, Pat won $250,000.
That was a decade ago.
So cool.
With
inflation,
it's worth a lot more.
With inflation, it's like 600,000 now.
And if you
Maybe
if,
the
if
250,000 were the friends we made along the way.
Oh.
And the Disney Vacation Club we bought with it.
all right. So I'm gonna do this super quick. All right, that's for anyone who's still watching. Figure out where that came from, gang. And June 4, 2022, Saturday, GameShowMarathon.com. Be there.
Or else.
Jesus.
We'll,
All right.
we'll kill you.
God.
I know, come. Come for you.
Quite a
Either or
tone
we'll kill
change there.
Or else.
Murder you if you don't watch the show.
We're